What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I got my lovely, famous go-kart. I'm going to be adding suspension to it and a few other minor things. And so, got my two springs that I ripped off from a go-kart from the parts store called Backyard. Anyways, and so I'm going to grab these suspension and weld them 2 bars like that on the back, and then they're gonna be something like this, sitting at an angle, one on this side and then the other one on this side, and then yeah, so let's get started. So I cut out my 6-inch angle irons, so mark them, put them right on the go-kart. Flat. These ones are gonna be flat. Actually, maybe no, flat. And then just mount the spring. All mounted up now. I am ready to be drilling some holes and bolt these springs on here, like so. They're a lot closer than I was expecting them to be, but should be fine. So, yeah. All right. So after 2 years of having this go-kart, I can now finally put it on its own suspension and cut this little bar thingy off on one side. So it's a big moment because now we're gonna have the suspension. I still need to drill the other holes for the other side, but just one side at a time. So let's do this. On this side, or like this. There. That's what held my thing. So now my go-kart is now officially sitting on its own suspension. So now, I have suspension now, full suspension. This is awesome. No. Why did I not use it? No. No way, how did I not realize that? Hold on, let me go grab the vacuum and hopefully it's fine. Okay, well, I finished the suspension, all welded up, and then I had to fix the battery because the battery was out under here. and the battery wouldn't fit, so I had it at like one angle. Like I had it end right here and go down, but it still hit the seat. So then I made it like this ugly looking battery thing. Yeah, not how I was expecting it to turn out. So now I'm good with the battery. I mean, now the battery fits good here without smacking the seat. I tried riding it with one spring. It's too bouncy, way too soft, and then I still hit the battery with the seat because the battery like sticks out over here. And so with one spring it's just too soft and it's like really bouncy. So now my spring is done. So now next step is skid plate. I already cut out like a little cardboard template to see how it's gonna look. It's gonna look something like this. Kinda messed up. Oh, actually, but I'm gonna cut it like this. I'm not sure if I'm too comfortable with the this is having such a big hole, but I think if I were to just weld it on, cut it out like this, it should be plenty, because I could just rest my foot here for the brake and then rest my foot on this thing for the gas. I'm not sure, maybe I can cut it like a little triangle piece right here. I mean, not triangle, rectangle piece from like this, the left side to here, maybe. I don't know. I would have to like add some bar from like this to here or something. Maybe, I guess I can add like a skid plate in the front so it all looks covered up and neat, but I'm not sure yet. Right now I'm just gonna cut this big piece out. Oh, and I also got rid of the plastic seat, got the old lawnmower seat that had the armrests. Removed the armrests, ripped all the leather out, and redid this nice new leather. It's not my best, it's not the best looking job because the cushion has like cracks on it, but it's fine. So now I got fresh looking leather, nice comfortable ride, and yeah, it's coming along great. I love Mondays. Gear field. Anyways, so I got my skid plate. Your jump. Now I've got my, oh wait, bad side. My skid plate. So, measurements. Actually, we're doing some measurements, yeah! What kind of marker is this? Jeez Louise. Clamps, clamp my skid plate down, and then weld it. Connect to the ground here. now we just place this down to take a look. All right, who the heck did the measurements on this thing? There's a much wider gap there, whereas here, actually.
Yeah, basically touching, and then I turn it all the way to the right, and I have to shut again.
Well, I guess I can just weld and thing. I don't know, but otherwise it looks pretty good. I have enough space to slam my brake pedal. Extra space to keep adding more there. So I think I'm just gonna weld it on like this. Alright, we got ourselves a skid plate. Well, now the skid plate is on. Now I am going to fix these gaps right here, just to make it look nice. So, just gonna make a cardboard cutout. Just one rectangle here and one rectangle there. And then finish that up. Oh, okay. I got one side done. This is how it's gonna look like. I fixed the gap, so now it's not such an ugly gap. So now it's like pretty much equal on both sides. And then piece goes on here. Kind of wish I went out to that piece, but it's really hard to cut this out to the right size. So just gotta grind this out right here and then get this side in. Okay, well, I got my skid plate all completed. Got the pieces right here looking good. And then I, off camera, spent 4 hours, just kidding, like 2, replacing my alternator, because my alternator, my motor, alternator convert, motor, the alternator converted to a motor converted alternator. I don't know. Anyways, this used to be an alternator, but now it's a motor. Anyways, this is my motor. It started, I think the brushes went bad on here or something, and so it started to acting funny. So that one was too big. It was pulling like 150 amps or something, or I don't know, something. Yeah, it was too big, so I got this this guy. It's somewhat slightly smaller. It's, I mean, bigger and beefier than this one, clearly, and it's dirtier too. But I had to just remake my mount over here, so it took me a little while. But no, this thing rips. It's super powerful with this new. It's warm. Super powerful with this new alternator. And now, since that is all complete, time to work on this. Get rid of this slop. This is just unacceptable. Work up and down, and then side to side. Just mainly it's up and down, but it's really loose, and my alignment's a bit off. So just gonna cut this off here, remove this, and then add little sheet metal pieces right here and drill to the exact size to eliminate this wobble, because I got really big holes. And I don't think I'm gonna do it down here because that's not too bad. It's just these two main links that are really bad. So just gotta cut 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, and then put them all together. So yeah. Alright, so just like that, putting those two pieces in, got rid of basically all my slop. Wow, okay, that's insane. That's it? That's all it took? Whoa. That is pretty crazy, dude. I mean, the steering wheel is a little bit tight, but dang, alright. Now we just finished welding this off then. That was easy. We've got ourselves a solid steering wheel, but I still gotta clean it up though. So, anyways, I'm also changing the tires on the go-kart, and these are the fronts right here. Look how bald these are versus my new ones. Yeah, got some nice new strong ones. Well, steering stop is all gone. I now have suspension, full suspension on my go-kart. Skid plate is on, new seat, new wheels, new motor, and that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. It just broke.